Hey everybody, I'm Garrett.
And I'm Carolyn.
And we're Diary of a Family.
And we're living life intentionally with you. Today we get to explore
three
national parks and monuments in the Flagstaff area.
There are so many amazing places to visit in Arizona, Flagstaff notwithstanding. There's some really cool places and we're going to show you those right now. The first one is the Sunset Crater Volcano.
This is a cinder cone volcano in the San Francisco volcanic range.
It's one of the youngest volcanoes in the range. There's about 1,000 volcanoes in this range. It is massive.
There are lava fields that you can actually hike through, but you will not be able to actually hike onto this volcano. It is not allowed. However,
there are multiple vistas that you can see the crater from, as well as the landscape is just mesmerizing. One of the cool things I liked is that area NASA used to train those that went to the moon. They were able to recreate the impact craters that you would find on the moon and train their astronauts there.
When you're on the lava fields, it's just otherworldly. It is so different than anything you experience on hikes throughout our other national parks.
And there's so much life there as well.
The kids learned so much about volcanoes and volcanic activity while they were doing their Junior Ranger badge.
Sunset Crater is only about 30 minutes from Flagstaff. It is a very quick trip, and you can also see our next national monument during the same trip. The next monument is Lapaki National Monument. And
it took us quite a while to even be able to say Lapaki.
This one is a pueblo, and a pueblo is referring to a village. Now, this village was really unique because they built it on a raised platform and all the buildings were kind of built together.
Quite a lot of it was built in 2 stories, and I believe the entrances were from the roof. This settlement included 3 large buildings, 29 structures. It had a big amphitheater where they possibly played some ball games or had meetings, and then it has...
Well, they actually had 2 different ones because they had a ceremonial one that was for meetings, and then they had one that was just for like playing ball or whatever the sport that they enjoyed.
It also had an interesting geological sort of formation called the blowhole.
The kids were like, what is this? And they would put their hand out like, oh! So this is called a blowhole. Emma, put your face over it so you can hear this.
It looks funny. I like to put your head.
It is a natural area in the earth that is causing natural wind. Isn't that cool?
Is the olfactory breathing?
Man, we should come over here and blowhole is actually pretty cool. If the air outside is cooler than in the cave, it'll suck the air in. If the air outside is warmer than what is in the cave, it'll blow the air out. It's really pretty cool. It is a hit or miss experience, but it was pretty fun.
At one point, there was a husband and wife park rangers who actually lived within this
They lived
settlement.
in the pueblo itself.
They were able to finish walls and put a roof on, and were able to live inside the pueblo as the ancient people did.
It was pretty cool.
On your way to Lapaki, you can see the painted desert. This is beautiful at any time, but so gorgeous in the fall time when we were there.
I almost like the trip between Sunset Crater and Lapaki almost as much as I enjoyed those two locations.
The drive was worth it.
The drive was worth it. The vistas were just breathtaking. You had great destinations on both ends.
How were the roofs built? That's pretty cool.
They built the roofs to catch water.
To catch water?
Yeah. Flat roof
Like
serves as water systems, collecting precipitation and directing it to storage vessels.
Cool. I mean, that's the best. Makes it hard to see. So use the diagram below. Okay, so we have a diagram here. Can you locate the stone-lined ventilator trench on the floor?
I can see nothing, by the way.
Pueblo in an intimate way. Generally, you should not enter rooms unless invited. Everyone has a respect.
Today we are at the Walnut Canyon National Monument. And let's explore and learn what this place is all about. This was a very unique village because the Sinagua tribe from Colombia actually came and built their village into the side of this canyon. They were basically cave dwellers, and they were able to take a certain layer on this canyon and build their huts, and they were able to build agriculture in the area. They had fishing. They just were able to live inside this canyon, which was absolutely awesome. Now, these villages were not just in this one monument. It actually spanned about 20 miles up and down this canyon, and there was a couple thousand Native Americans that lived in this area. Now, a word of caution: to get down to where these dwellings are, it is very steep. There are a couple places that you can access that with wheelchairs or people that are disabled, but once you start going down into the canyon, it is very, very steep. And people that have like vertigo or have a fear of heights might want to avoid this monument. The visitor center is really cool, and you can get some good vistas from up there. This national monument is about 20 minutes from Flagstaff, which also makes this a really easy trip to go and explore. Hope you guys enjoyed that little adventure. There was a lot of steps. That's the biggest thing about this place. 278 steps to be exact on the loop going down to the island trail. If you come here to this national monument, make sure that you bring lots of water and that you're ready to go up and down lots of stairs. Guys, was there a lot of stairs?
A lot.
Eddie, was there a lot of stairs?
What is this? And we got badges. Okay, my name's
These national monuments are absolutely fantastic. We highly recommend that you make a stop here on your way during your travels and just see all this amazing history that this area has to offer.
It's definitely a bucket list item for those junior rangers in your family.
Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And as always, live life intentionally.